Have you ever wondered why people act the way they do, why some are more outgoing than others, or why some seem more sensitive to life's ups and downs? It's a question that's fascinated psychologists for decades, leading to the development of a captivating theory known as the Big Five personality traits. Are you an introvert or an extrovert, organized or careless, friendly or critical, sensitive or resilient, curious or cautious? Dive with us into the fascinating world of the Big Five personality traits and discover the answers. Welcome to the realm of the Big Five, the predominant model in contemporary psychology to describe human personality. The Big Five, also known as the Five-Factor model, is a fascinating lens through which we can understand the unique characteristics that make us who we are. Conceived in the 1980s and refined in the 1990s, this model helps us to dissect human personality into 5 distinct traits, each associated with 2 contrasting values. These include conscientiousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, openness to experience, and extraversion. Each trait provides insights into our behaviors, attitudes, and how we interact with the world around us. From a psychological perspective, the Big Five is an indispensable tool, enabling us to grasp the complexities of human nature and predict behavioral patterns. Understanding these traits can also aid in personal growth, fostering healthier relationships and promoting greater self-awareness. Let's delve deeper into each of these traits and decipher what they mean. First up, conscientiousness. This trait reflects how organized and dependable you are. It's a fascinating duality between being efficient and organized on one side and extravagant and careless on the other. Let's picture someone with high conscientiousness. This person is typically methodical, well-organized, and responsible. They plan ahead, think things through, and are generally well-prepared for whatever comes their way. They value order and structure, and they're reliable to a fault. On the flip side, someone with low conscientiousness can be seen as extravagant or even careless. They're spontaneous, preferring to live in the moment rather than plan ahead. They might struggle with deadlines and commitments, and their spaces could be a bit chaotic. But they're also the ones who bring a spark of unpredictability and excitement to our lives. So, where do you think you fall on this spectrum? Next, we explore agreeableness, a trait that determines how well you get along with others. This factor is a measure of your interpersonal warmth, kindness, and consideration. Those scoring high on agreeableness are often seen as friendly and compassionate. Imagine the kind of person who always listens to your problems, empathizes with your situation, and is always ready to lend a helping hand. On the flip side, those scoring lower on agreeableness don't necessarily lack kindness, but tend to be more critical and rational. Picture your brutally honest friend who doesn't sugarcoat their opinions. They may seem tough at times, but their critical thinking can help you see things from a different perspective. Both these values have their own merits, and neither is better than the other. It's all about balance and understanding your own tendencies. Are you more compassionate or more critical? Think about it. Let's now venture into neuroticism, openness to experience, and extraversion, the last 3 traits of our Big Five. Neuroticism is the trait most associated with mental health. People high in this trait tend to be more sensitive and nervous, while those low in it are more resilient and confident. Imagine you're at a coffee shop and you accidentally spill your drink. If you're high in neuroticism, you might feel embarrassed, anxious, and dwell on the incident for the rest of the day. But if you're low in neuroticism, you'll likely shrug it off, clean up the mess, and carry on with your day. Next, we have openness to experience, which is about how inventive and curious you are versus being consistent and cautious. Let's say you're planning a vacation. If you're high in openness, you might choose a new destination each time, eager to explore new cultures and experiences. But if you're low in openness, you might prefer to visit familiar places where you know what to expect and feel comfortable. Lastly, we delve into extraversion, which focuses on how outgoing or energetic you are compared to being more solitary and reserved. Picture yourself at a party. If you're an extrovert, you're probably the life of the party, engaging in conversations, dancing, and enjoying the spotlight. But if you're an introvert, you might prefer quieter activities, like engaging in a deep conversation with a close friend, or even spending some time alone. Now, it's important to note that these traits aren't binary. It's not a matter of being neurotic or not. open or not, extroverted or not. Instead, think of each trait as a spectrum, and we all fall somewhere along that continuum. You might be high in extraversion but low in openness, or you might be high in neuroticism and very open to new experiences. It's this unique combination of traits that makes us who we are. Reflect on these traits. Where do you see yourself? Understanding these traits is the first step towards self-discovery and personal growth. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of psychology, exploring the Big Five personality traits. Each trait, from conscientiousness to extraversion, offers a unique lens through which we can better understand ourselves and others. Think about it. Knowing you lean towards being efficient and organized can help you harness your potential in your career or studies. Recognizing your friendly and compassionate nature can guide you in building stronger relationships. Understanding your sensitivity or resilience can equip you with strategies to cope with life's challenges. Embracing your curiosity can fuel your passion for learning and discovery. Acknowledging your extraversion or introversion can help you create a lifestyle that energizes rather than drains you. These traits aren't just labels, they're tools for self-improvement, a roadmap for personal growth. Reflect on your traits, how they shape your behavior, your decisions. Use this knowledge to your advantage. Nurture your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and strive for a balanced, fulfilling life. But remember, this is only the beginning. The world of psychology is vast and intriguing, filled with theories and concepts waiting to be explored. So, come along on this journey of self-discovery with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Psychtrum for more insightful content. Thank you for joining us in this journey of self-discovery.